First, the scriptwriter did a lot of research, and it is based on a true story. When you base a film on the true story, film telling is entertainment. It is make-believe at the end of the day. So there are things you will embellish the film with so that the film becomes interesting for people to watch, so that it becomes sellable, and so that people don't get bored. It's not a documentary, it's not a documentary, So yes, we had to embellish it with stuff to it, And then when you talk about the look and feel, we always have this belief that when you take us back to our history back in the days, that we all look like cavemen. We look, when you make us look a bit fine, people say that's not how we were, So why must African film not be fine? If you see Hollywood do epic stories that go way back, as much as they try to bring in elements of that era, they as well also make it look good, because you are feeding the eyes. So people need to appreciate it, So we put a lot into the costume. BAP put a lot into making the costume look the way they were. And as much as possible, we try to take it as far back as we can, and also use local material as much as possible, So challenges, well, we built the set from scratch, from a virgin land. So I guess the process, I remember the first day we went to the site, I remember coming across a snake. I remember also even in the course of shooting, we encounter snakes now and then. So when you go out and you shoot in such a virgin land, a natural habitat to a lot of all sorts of creatures that you are just trying to get rid of, it comes with its own challenges. But we were prepared, and we had to, fumigate and get the place ready, and it all went well. Nothing happened to anybody. But building from scratch was a big challenge, putting the whole thing together to give it that look and that feel. But when we overcame that and we had a set that takes us to the period we want, the story could flow.
There's no such thing as an accurate story. You understand? Stories are perspective. If I slap any of these guys here, my description of the slap will be different from your own. Yes, sir. So with the other guy, As a matter of fact, by the time we reach the last guy, we say, I kunkulo funloju. Meanwhile, it was a slap. You understand? So storytelling is only just evolving in Nigeria. You understand? I myself, I just started a film school, a film village. You understand? It's called Sugar Factory Film Studios in Ilorin. It's the biggest studio in Africa. So our storytelling is evolving, small by small, small by small. Now with the studio we have in Ilorin, you'll be seeing a lot of VFX, a lot of CGI, and the rest of that. Yeah.
You did the translation of this film from English to Yoruba. Was that challenging for you?
Absolutely. I was sleeping while I was doing it. It was not challenging. It was challenging. For 3 months, my team and I were just looking at ourselves. And we were saying in Yoruba, his choice of words, his vocabulary box was too updated. And it was difficult for us to get the right Yoruba words to use in translating, interpreting what he was trying to convey. But then, trust me, after rigorous research and so much work, we were able to reach a meeting point, and we were able to come up with something magical that every cast on set was actually proud of, and I'm so proud of my team. Trust me.
With set design, obviously, it's a lot of work. I would not even deny that. I got on set, I saw that she built the whole thing, because even from reading the script, I was just like, oh my goodness, I hope we can achieve this. But, going on set, a barren land, constructed every single thing that needed to be constructed. When I saw it, I was like, okay, yeah, fine. And then they had to explain to us how they're still going to, use green screen to expand. I'm like, okay, now we're talking. And then the VFX person was on set, and it was showing us a couple of things that he had done before, and we're like, amazing. Now this is believable. Now we can work with this. Because for me, as an actor, I hate when I act and I don't feel like I'm becoming the character. And to become a character, the environment is key for me also. It's very important. You can't be acting as the most feared warrior in Oyo and everything around you just like 2-3 odds. What the hell is that? Yeah.
This is a very visual film, right? But how much of the story does the dialogue carry?
So trust me, you can't divorce a story from its dialogue. You can't divorce the dialogue from the story. So they work hand in hand. But trust me, for every dialogue is a take-home message. We have dialogues that people will naturally remember having seen the movie. So we were intentional. There's what Yorubas will call AYD. So we have a lot of it. We have a lot of idiomatic expressions, a lot of proverbs, you know, and these proverbs were not recent proverbs. They are proverbs that you probably may have not heard before. You know, we had to journey down memory lane to the old Oyo Empire to use the kind of Yoruba the Oyoile would have used. So trust me, we did a job, a magical job. You will love it.
Bashorun Gaa ṣe dàgbà. Can you do it?
Àjẹdàpá kọ́ndé.
Wọ́n dúró dè ọ́ títí tí ó fi padà bọ̀.
Ìwọlé ṣe ẹ̀gbin lájànàkú. Yàgò!